This is Dina Hause. I am pleased to have the opportunity to introduce my collegial partner, Angela Acuna. Angela is a committed, creative, and empathetic teacher who has devoted much of her career to supporting second language students. Inspired by her father and other family members, Angela became a teacher in Mexico City, working with kindergarten students in a language immersion program. When Angela later came to California, she continued her education, receiving an AA degree in liberal arts and then a BA in liberal studies with a minor in Spanish in 2001. A lifelong learner, Angela received her B-Clad multiple subject credential in 2003 and is now working on her master's degree in educational leadership with an emphasis in technology at San Diego State University. Angela has been teaching at Riverview International Academy in Lakeside Union School District for the past 11 years, dedicated to the students and families she works with. Angela states her mission this way: "My hope and goal as a bilingual teacher in a language immersion program is to educate and create a new generation of students that value and respect all cultures and are aware and respect bilingualism." Angela is working to meet the goal she set for herself by translating Covey's 7 Habits of Mind into classroom practice. Each of her commitments reflects the value she places on her family and the children she works with. She is committed to being proactive by building a strong community within her classroom and helping students to be aware of their own feelings and the impact their actions can have on others. She has led her students to the idea of beginning with the end in mind by connecting their work in science to the idea that you should have a clear and defined vision of where you want to go. Angela is committed to putting first things first by taking time to prioritize and define what is important, but also granting herself the permission to accept that sometimes you don't get as far in the things you are doing if they don't fit into the priorities you have set, and that's okay. Angela has been working to think win-win by identifying ways to effectively compromise and identify acceptable solutions. She plans lessons and activities for her students that avoid competition, and by reading The Little Red Hen with her students, she will guide them to come up with a win-win situation for the little red hen and her friends. Angela actively looks for resources that will help her to meet her goals. She discovered a lesson from the Leader in Me website called Brush That Bullying Away to help her students understand the habit of seek first to understand, then to be understood. Her personal commitment is to make this habit a part of her life by being a better listener and being more empathetic. To make the Synergize habit real for her students, Angela plans to invite parents to share their talents with her students and to also provide opportunities for students to synergize. She made a commitment to synergize with her students and parents in her school's international fair as well. Finally, to make the sharpening saw habit a reality, Angela has a creative plan to read aloud children's literature to her students to help them learn about taking care of their relationships and friendships. She's chosen books like Henry Hikes to Fitchburg and Uncle Willie and the Soup Kitchen to engage her students and help them to pull it all together. Angela Acuna is a person any organization would be fortunate to work with. She demonstrated leadership in her interactions with principals and teachers as part of the assessment team in the Santa Maria Bonita School District. She has experience effectively communicating with principals and teachers as part of her responsibility in scheduling tutoring and compiling reports on student progress. Angela is confident and committed to her students and parents, and she brings a positive energy and creative spirit to the work she does in her classroom. Let me put an exclamation point on my endorsement of Angela by using her own words. For my family, my relatives, my friends, and many of my students, I've been a positive role model and a good example that has inspired them to move forward in accomplishing their own dreams and goals in life. That's someone I want to work with.